everyone, this is Payanna and today's book is Adam and Eve by Arto Paasilinna. So Arto Paasilinna is a Finnish author and not much of his work is available in English, and this really makes me angry. I say this every single time, but I want to ram this into the brain of the English-speaking world. Someone gets these novels translated, because the English-speaking world doesn't translate enough foreign literature. Like, I live in France, and we're just overwhelmed with all the French literature and all the English literature and all the American stuff, and then the Spanish stuff and the German stuff and the Finnish stuff and the Japanese stuff. We get novels here translated from all over the world. If the French can do it, why can't the English? Why can't the Americans? What is the problem with translating foreign literature? Someone translate the rest of these man's novels. There are only 2 novels of his available in English, and that is a crime. So, Adam and Eve. Arto Paasilinna passed away in 2018, so this is probably the last ever novel of his. And a lot of his books have like a religious element to them, like The Son of the Thunder God, which is about Finnish mythology, or there's this one here about an angel. It's the 1001 Mishaps of the Guardian Angel Ariel Ovinen, I think it would be the translation from the French title. He wrote a book about a religious cult that's kind of living isolated from the world. So there's a lot of religious elements in his work, but not in this one for some reason, despite the title. Adam runs a company that repairs cars, and he specializes in batteries, and he's been trying for a while to create a new, more energy efficient and lightweight car battery, because everyone agrees that car batteries are really big, really heavy, and he's trying to create a more lightweight, energy efficient version of that. Unfortunately, many of his attempts end up in explosions, and the fire brigade are forever being called to his company because there's been an explosion but no fire. So Adam ends up asking them to not come to his company if someone calls them. Then the bailiff arrives and confiscates some of Adam's property because Adam has a lot of debts that he can't repay, and Adam has a really good relationship with the bailiff. They're really good friends because they see each other so often. He's always coming around, so he asks him in, they have a coffee together, and yeah, for him it's not like, oh god, they come to take my stuff away. It's, oh, here comes my friends. Do come in, sit down, have a coffee, have some biscuits, let's have a chat. Adam tells his friend the bailiff about his project to create a new lightweight battery, and that he's not getting anywhere via the traditional means, so the bailiff suggests to him to try an alternative way, like making an organic battery. Adam tries this out, and he succeeds. He manages to make a lightweight, really energy efficient battery that is no bigger than a chocolate slab. He goes to a local garage in order to try out his new invention on a car, and it works really well. Adam is in complete bliss when he returns back to his company, only to find that it is burning to the ground. And because he told the fire brigade not to come if any of the neighbours called them, they don't come. But when the police arrive, they arrest Adam because they believe, given that he's in so much debt, that he burnt down his company for the insurance and put him in a prison cell, which Adam is only too happy to go to because now his company's burnt down. He has nowhere to sleep that night, so he's only too happy to spend the night in a cell. It means he can be dry and warm and he has somewhere to sleep, and he's probably going to be fed. Adam is issued with a lawyer, and that's when he meets Eve. she quickly disproves that he burnt down his company for the insurance and takes a great deal of interest in his new invention, gets it patented, and organises for him to speak at the International Conference for Batteries and Accumulators. And that's when the trouble starts. These batteries are so powerful that they can power a car without needing any other fuel. Essentially, what Adam has created is not only a battery, but a new way of running automobiles on these really efficient batteries, essentially creating a new sort of electric car. And obviously the oil companies aren't too happy about this. International oil companies come together in a meeting and unanimously decide that Adam needs to be taken out. So they hire an Italian assassin in order to get this done. So what I love about Arto Paasilinna's characters is they are very passive, they are very sedate, they just kind of accept what's going on and get on with it. So Adam's friends with the bailiff, he's really happy to be in the shelter of a prison cell one night. Eve gets in, like, she's an alcoholic, so she gets into really weird situations when she's drunk, and he just waits for her. And all this time the assassin is after him, and he never even knows this, because it kind of turns into this really Pink Panther-esque kind of situation where all the assassin's attempts are just fail miserably because of situations happening that are completely outside of his control and just random, and he gets caught up in them and therefore cannot carry out his contract. So this is the kind of lightweight, fun, easygoing kind of literature that I like. And Arto, you know, I love the characters. I love Arto Paasilinna's books, and it completely breaks my heart that they're not more available to the English-speaking world. And, you know, they are just really fun, and, you know, they're not very long. You kind of waft through them. It's like P.G. Wodehouse, you know, for me. It's like a modern P.G. Wodehouse with these very kind of sedate characters, and Adam, I mean, he is this just kind of wafty, easygoing kind of character, and when the batteries start selling and he starts making money, he just starts handing out cash left, right and centre, because, like, even though he's got all these, you know, he's never had any money, he's always been in debt, but he doesn't really do it for the money, you know. He wanted to have this to create this invention, and then just forks out the cash to everyone. But he does become rather extravagant at a moment, but he is this kind of just cute character, basically, and he is like just a normal person who ends up in a rather interesting situation. So yeah, if you read Finnish or French or any other language apart from English, basically, you can read this author. There are, like, I think 2 of his books are available in English out of about 40, and it breaks my heart. It really breaks my heart. So do something about this. Someone do something about this. Get these books translated into English, please. So that was Adam and Eve by Arto Paasilinna, and thank you all for watching my video, and I will see you all soon. Bye bye.